and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Mustangs will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting them off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about
trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Shoots to get free.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. And tackled after a small pickup there. Important third down attempt for this offense. To the air. It's yours. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First and goal, handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Give it to the back again. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
Second down after that run in the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Quick catch over the middle. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Mustangs have first and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, gives a little shoulder fake to the outside, and hits that slant for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. The Mustangs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He'll hand it off. Trucks through the defender.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Game makes it second and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. And bulldozing his way through. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football to the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Stone. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Can he make it to the marker? First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down play coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Impressive spin move. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Testing the right side here.
There's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They go with a direct snap. Passes the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's the spin move.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Back to throw. It's yours. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure,
tucks it and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Return begins inside the 10. When you stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's a shotgun run call. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
And Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Scanning the field. It's yours. Pressure is coming. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Oh, it's snapped to the back. A quick juke. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. And they jump back in front.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Using his legs. It's blue. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What was that? Are you kidding me? What are you doing?
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled after the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's yours. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. I mean, Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop them. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down.
29 Philly.
Powers through. Touchdown, Texas. And they go in front here in the second half. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution of that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense looking to convert on third and short in the 27. Looking to pass. It's Stone. He'll take a deep shot here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Wow, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gets the first and still running. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Running back with the football. Tackling to the 28. This offense threatening that. Another first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll go right back to him on first down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Throws to the tight end. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game. These missed tackles that can cost them the football game.
Timeout called by the defense. Look over the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. To the air, it's Stone. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. So down 4, late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, SMU. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and say they'll take a deep shot? And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Back to pass. It's yours. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
And that's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a 1st down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with that lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. Like the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Longhorns, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them a lead here late in this game.
PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Dropping back, it's Stone. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. And it's incomplete, just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll finally bring him down. A big gain there to end the game. But he stopped short, and the clock will run out. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.